Hey guys, welcome to Bite Me, Season 2, Episode 10. Eric and I drank tequila. So basically, Eric and I drank tequila, and now we're going to film a podcast episode. Enjoy. So, I had a run of show written up, Eric, but I just kind of abolished all that and decided we're going to instead talk about why you love Rambo.
Oh, Rambo, yes.
Yes, why
Rambo.
do you... Why?
I don't really know.
When I think about you loving Rambo, I think about toxic masculinity.
Maybe, I just feel like it was like a movie when I was a kid. I had a Rambo lunchbox. He was just...
Who got you the Rambo lunchbox?
Probably my mom.
Yeah.
It was metal. It was cool. It was
Do you know what I think is interesting?
Like a good one.
If you go into my shower and you look at the different gels and things of that nature, not all of them because I've become conscious of it.
Yeah.
Versus what you see in your shower, you look at even just the shower
shampoo and soap.
No,
body wash.
the shower gels on the women's gels all say breezy, be refreshed, elegant, but on the men's it's man.
Scrub tough.
Scrub tough. This is made out of pure lumber.
If you fucking stink, get this stuff.
Get a log. Get a log in your ass now. That's
Ooh. That's the good stuff.
Listen, seriously. It's people don't realize it, but right down to the product labeling, we have toxic masculinity and, feminine characteristics pushed upon us without us even... It's subliminal messaging.
Yeah, I don't know why Rambo was so fucking cool. I gotta tell you, even till this day, there's Rambo... he's old.
Yeah.
And he came out with another Rambo.
Sylvester Stallone's very elderly.
Yeah, maybe it was just because he was the main... I'm big on Rambo, Rocky,
Why do you like watching...
Van Damme,
the violent films?
Oh, because I'm a man, and we just that kind of stuff. No, I don't know.
Did you know what I was thinking about the other day when I was laying in bed? Is Eric has, and all men have, an unhealthy obsession with violent films, but I have an unhealthy obsession with rom-coms because I'm codependent. Because I have this fantasy of relationships in my head, and we all know that rom-coms aren't realistic. But I feel, do you feel sometimes I hold you to a rom-com standard?
I don't know, maybe.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. No,
it's okay.
I just have to be on point, I guess, for the most part. It's hard, I'm not saying I would like to be, I know it's unrealistic, a lot of that stuff, no one can really be Rambo. It's not realistic, nobody can really be those people on the...
I don't want you to be Rambo.
I'm just saying, you probably want me to be...
Do you want to be Rambo?
No. I'm just saying, but you talking about those rom-coms, and those people in those movies are he's such a... Oh, he bought her flowers on the perfect day, and it's...
Yeah.
He's just new,
It's like that.
Yeah, as guys, we would love for that to, work out all the time, but... that's a little, those rom-coms are movies for a reason. Rambo is a movie for a reason because it's unrealistic,
Yeah, that's hella unrealistic. Fuck.
Harry Potter's movie, it's unrealistic, they're just fantasy characters that, they're just neat to watch.
But I think it's interesting what our fantasies are. My fantasy is to be in a rom-com where all of romance is a fairy tale and your fantasy is to be a man. Kills people.
I would love to be a man. He's so fucking badass.
Okay, alright, well, let's take another shot. Alright, here we go. No lime?
Yeah.
Alright. Little ASMR action. Oh, I spilt it. What a waste. So let's move on. Beyond movie topics. We smoked some weed earlier today. Because
I don't remember.
Weed is...
Just kidding.
Weed is legal in South Dakota. Why do you think that everyone is so fucked up about weed, Eric?
Because fucking the government in America has made us believe it's illegal.
Yeah.
And it's dirty and it's bad and it's bullcrap because it's bullcrap that I should feel bad for something that makes me feel better.
But that has more to do with you. Like, you should be angrier about. I don't know what you should or shouldn't be angry about. I shouldn't tell you what to be angry about, but I am telling you.
Tell me, babe. What is it?
I'm serious. In the 70s, they criminalized. It was like, what was it, Reagan or Nixon? I think it was Nixon. 60s.
Yeah.
Because marijuana, it was called cannabis commonly, and then people called it marijuana because that was a more exotic name for it because that's what Mexican Americans called it. And that's how they criminalized them so they couldn't vote.
Yeah. No, I believe that too.
Is that a thing in Hispanic culture?
Marijuana?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like growing up you talk about how like you did ride in a lowrider in like Washington or whatever, and there was like Hispanic culture, and you talk about the type of music you listen to, and there's nothing wrong with the little Selena you said and stuff like that. Do you feel like weed was a part of that culture? Do you feel like that's why they criminalized it?
I feel like weed is a part of everybody's culture. I can't say it's only Mexican, you know. I mean, if it was only Mexican, it would be different. But, I mean, I think, you know, white people love it. You know, Asian people. It's just you know, I don't even know why it was criminalized. Why do we make alcohol legal and weed illegal? I mean, that's bullshit that I can drink a beer and be all perfectly okay and it's cool, you know. But if I want to smoke a joint, it's like, oh my God, you're smoking a joint. Ooh, you know, like it's kind of bullshit, you know. You know, we put this up there in society and I don't think it's right, you know, like it's it's perfectly safe, you know. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with it, and I don't like that we're made to feel bad because, you know, like, I don't know, it's fine, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Makes me feel less anxiety. I smoke in the morning, you know, like, because I wake up and my brain is like on, you know, like at 2-3 o'clock.
Yeah.
My brain turns on. And it's like.
I think that's really interesting because I smoke at night. I prefer edibles.
Yeah.
Why do you think you prefer to smoke instead of edibles?
I don't know, just like it. Just the smoke, it makes me feel like I can see it happening. You know, when I eat it, I don't know if it's working. I don't really know. It's
the opposite for me.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a left brain, right brain. You know, I need to see it working to believe it's working, you know, but I don't know why. I don't like eating it. Never did.
Well, I like to eat
for down. Like see some smoke coming out, you know? Like to know I did something.
It's an aesthetic thing for you?
Yes.
It's a visual.
Yeah, like a visual. It's like a...
Okay.
That's what I've come to determine. Because you're telling me, you know, eating it gets you high still, or makes you feel, you know...
Yeah, I get really high when I eat it.
I don't know if I do,
I don't even know that I get high so much as, like, I'm able to... Do you think maybe, like, it's a ADHD type of ordeal? Like, maybe it helps you come down? Because I feel like some people go home after a long day at work and they have a beer, but I ate an edible.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. You know?
Do you have a beer when you get home?
No, I'm fucking done. At the end of the day, I'm done. Usually I'm done.
I know, you go to bed at, like, 3 p.m.
Done.
You were awake at 3 a.m. this morning.
I was actually awake before that.
Yeah. It's sick. It's fucking sick.
It's sick. But
why do you get up so early?
I don't know why it's happening.
Not just today, but every day. You get up early every day.
Why do you get up used to be like that.
Why do you do it?
I don't know. It's like something happened in my body where, like...
I feel like psychopaths get up at that hour of the day. Like, seriously, like you need to be checked out.
No.
That's really early.
I think that's good.
No, you go to bed. Eric's 40, okay? I feel like that's going to bed at 7 p.m. at night's early.
Is it? I don't know. I'm not going to... Am I going to bed at 7?
Yeah, a lot. Unless you're just ignoring me texting you after 7. You know what? I just answered my own question.
No, I'm not ignoring you.
Yeah, you...
No.
Yeah?
No.
I don't know.
I'm asking if 7's early. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. It's rough. It's rough out there.
We'd have to ask other 40-year-old people.
I feel like as long as my kids are fed and, like, you know, everything's good to go, you know, there ain't no reason I could have just lie down in my bed with my eyes closed.
Do you know what we really need to be talking about on this podcast that I know is important to you? Is Ted Cruz.
Oh, Ted Cruz.
Tell them how you feel about Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson and Ben Shapiro.
Oh, it's so much. It's
I know.
You know.
Well, you said that Ted Cruz is shapeshifter.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to talk about Ted right now because, you know, he was like so big a minute ago, and I remember my whole, like, he's still like there, you know, but I mean, he was like just doing all kinds of shady shit, being all weird, you know, the whole leaving his people during that whole storm, and you know, there's just, I don't know, I don't know any specifics, you know.
I don't know. One time we had a weird ass Airbnb guest come here. And the guy was, like, telling us about all of his personal white man accolades, like any of us gave a shit. And he told us that he didn't see color. You remember this man?
Yeah.
And he's hitting on my daughter, June.
I just don't like the politics.
And then we checked out his Twitter, and you're like, that's it. The second I saw that he follows Ben Shapiro and Tommy Loren, I was the guy is fucking fucked up.
Oh, yeah, because Ben Shapiro, that guy, you know, I don't walk.
We're back. God damn it.
Because I touch things.
God.
What the hell is up with this? What is
I
this?
didn't fart. That was the chair. You made it just harder for editing. You did that. You made it harder for editing.
What?
Do you like the way you look on camera?
No, I just can't hear with these things in my ear.
What do you think about the podcast room that you've set up?
It's pretty good.
Is there anything you would change or do different?
Usually limited on room. What are you gonna do? You know.
The lighting's excellent.
Yeah, we look gold.
Yeah. We look bronze.
Yeah. Not pale.
If you had a podcast, what do you think that you would talk about? What's important to you? Why aren't the issues important to you? Nothing.
Well, things are important, but nothing is enough.
If you have a podcast,
have a podcast,
I think you'd talk about weed or Rambo.
Yeah, but nobody really cares about weed and Rambo, do they? Especially Rambo.
I feel like
it was
there's
a thing, you know.
A market for everything.
I probably like Rambo because everybody in my age liked Rambo. You know,
everybody in your age. What age is that?
Whatever age that was when Rambo came out. You know.
80s.
I don't know.
Are you old?
No, I was younger. I was a kid. I think Rambo came out in 85 or something. I don't know. Probably like 5, 6, maybe 8. I don't know.
You were that obsessed with Rambo at 5 and 6 years
old.
No,
it's not that you're obsessed.
But you don't think that it's toxic masculinity.
No, it probably is. It probably is. You know?
I watched a video on TikTok the other day of a barber, and do you know what he did with each of his clients, his men clients, after he was done cutting their hair?
Kissed them.
Did you see it?
No, I'm just guessing.
He did? How do you know that?
I'm good.
How do you know that?
Good. I'm just good.
He did, and you know what is weird is, like, in this nation we have so much toxic masculinity, but none of the men, and I don't know what kind of salon he runs. Maybe it's more progressive salon. I'm assuming he's got to be, like, in Seattle or some damn place, because you couldn't get away with that out here, sadly. It was a beautiful thing to watch, really, but, like, all the men, he kissed them on the head just nicely after their haircut, and they just giggled. What would you do if a male barber kissed you on the head?
Nothing. What do you do? Maybe it's tradition. I don't know. I don't even go to a barber. So what the fuck?
Would you laugh? Would you? What would you? I don't see you punching anybody. I don't see you being volatile with anybody. I've never seen you be volatile.
I mean, if he kissed me, what are you gonna do? Maybe that's just his tradition. You know, I didn't go to. You know, maybe this is how he cuts hair. You know, I don't know.
I don't know. They all seem pretty on board with it.
What do you do though? I mean, I guess you know. There's also like I start thinking about it. Would that be okay to do if that was a woman? Is he sexually harassing these men? You know, but if they were women and he did that, God forbid. You know, but why
if it was a woman kissing me on the head, I don't know. Here's the thing: is it was a kiss on the head, and I feel like the head is a very safe zone. So
if you're a barber you've never met. Or you know, this guy who cuts your hair. He's done cutting your hair. It's a guy, and then he kisses you on the forehead. You're like,
if there was no other innuendo,
cool.
It depends. It's super situational. All of the men that he kissed on the head, I'll send you the TikTok video. But all of the men he kissed on the head were the same age as him.
Yeah.
And same. How do I say this? I don't want to say ethnicity. Well, maybe they were different ethnicities. But I feel like if somebody... First of all, a guy would never cut my hair.
Did anybody attack him?
Only if it was like... There's a select few people who could cut my hair. But if it was, I don't know, I guess it was older, like an old, I don't even know how to approach this. No one punched him, and I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked. They were all, like, pleasantly surprised by it.
You know, I don't know. It's probably just what it is, you know? People are probably more just like, it is what it is, you know? Only people, I think, in, like, Texas and maybe, like, Florida or, you know, down south kind of may find it offensive, you know?
Yeah, because they have toxic masculinity.
Yeah, you know, but, like, maybe, you know, someone from Seattle or California or something may just, like, it's, you know, maybe this is this person.
Maybe you should kiss your employee shot on the head when you guys are working on Monday and see how that goes for you.
That's sexual harassment. Can't do that.
Okay. With that, we're going to go. I hope everybody enjoyed this drunk episode of Bite Me. Check out the Truthful Groomer website, Insta, and Twitter. This has been Easy Dual Services, a.k.a. Eric.
Tell me
And
if I
Brooke
did a
the
good
Truth.
job.